my seat when I stood up to put my camera away. Yes. Say hi, Miss Zena. Yeah, say hi. Oh, she likes to yell at us all the time. Well, welcome to YouTube Live, Tuesday night YouTube Live. My name is Elizabeth Giles, coming to you live from the Stampin' Unicorns Craft Room here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. And if you haven't already met Zena, she is one of our rescue cats. As you can see, she only has one eye. She was born with an undeveloped eye, and so when she got fixed, we removed that eye as well. And she adapts very good, and likes to just pounce on her brother. She's really pretty too. Oh, are you not going to hang out anymore? Rawr. Yes. Right? Uh-huh. Yeah, she's purring up a storm. Okay. There you go. And she likes to yell at us as well. Just wow. But anyways, all right. You guys are hopping in here. Good. Now I can find my seat since it's not overtaken. Welcome. Welcome. Oh goodness, today is October 7th. How are we in October? I think I say this every month. It doesn't feel like October quite yet. We went camping, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, and I wasn't live this past Tuesday. Can't remember what came up. There was something. But anywho, oh, I had a meeting. But anyways, so hello, Carol, Tina, Kathy. I think I missed somebody. Zena opened my door, so now we are hearing, well, I'm hearing Brian's TV. Okay. Nanette and Sean, Chris with a K. All right. I think I got everybody now. But yeah, so we took the cats camping a couple of weeks ago. I think I posted some pictures. Well, I know I posted pictures on my personal page. So if you want to check those out, feel free. And I did include some pictures in my newsletter. So if you do not get my newsletter, I would say I would not email you more than 4 times a month. Most of the time, it's 1 time a month, sometimes 2, up to 4, once a week, maybe, if there's promotions going on. So, like, I did email everybody about the awesome kits, right? Hello, Joanne. The kit sale, because that's important. And all of those things. So I don't send out a lot of emails, but there's enough with some good information in them. So anywho, when we went camping, it was a little chilly, right? It was like 70 to 80 degrees during the day. And then at night, it got down to like the 50s, 40s, whatever. It was really crisp. And we have this new camper, which is a little different. So in our old camper, it had a gauge and it told us how much propane and stuff was in there. But this one uses like propane tanks, like you would use under your grill and that kind of stuff. And well, needless to say, they weren't full. I know we didn't use them up, but we never checked them when we got the camper. And so, yeah, we ran out of propane, which was kind of funny because Saturday night, and I stay up later than Brian, like all the time. And I was working on my newsletter. Full circle here. So I was working on a newsletter for an upcoming crafting retreat event and stuff. And so Brian's getting ready for bed, and he's like, I'm like, why are you going to bed with t-shirt or long sleeve shirt and sweatpants on? He goes, I was freezing last night. And I'm like, well, I turned the heat on this morning, so don't worry about that. So then, he took some of the heavier clothes off. And yeah, just crazy. Like, so then I hear the heat kick in and stuff, and I went to bed around 11:30, and I wake up and I am freezing. And I don't like, I'd like to sleep cold. Like, it's good for you. Hello, Sharon. Um, and so I like to sleep cold. Well, I got up to use the restroom, and the cats were sleeping on me. So I like shimmied out of bed, and I put my feet on the floor, and I think I froze like instantly. So I get up and I'm like, okay, the temperature's still set, the heat's still on. What's going on? I got dressed because I was freezing, like head to toe sweatpants, you know, like double layers. And I go outside and open up where the propane tanks are. And I'm like, all right, it's red. Like the indicator's red, which means that there's no gas flowing through. And I'm like, all right. So I turned on the other tank. There's 2 tanks in there. And I hear whoosh. And I'm like, ooh, yay, there's fuel in this one. And I scurry back in the camper because I'm like freezing. And the indicator light is still, and mind you, I wanted to shower too. And the shower is also gas, right? So I wanted to shower, get ready for the day, all the things. And I didn't shower on Friday or Saturday. I was like just filthy. So I'm like waiting, and the light comes on, and so I'm like looking, the light means that there's no propane. So I go back outside, and sure enough, the whoosh was just a little bit of propane. So needless to say, there was no shower. I wasn't going to go to the other showers. They were a little and we ended up, I let Brian sleep. I covered up with blankets and just got cozy, finished my newsletter. And then when he got up, we made breakfast, we packed up the things, and we pretty much left. I mean, not pretty much. We did take the cats out and all that kind of stuff. And oh my gosh, they did so good. Xena only got out of her harness once because she was a little anxious when this gentleman came and delivered some groceries, because Brian packed groceries. Note to self. If Brian's going to pack groceries again, when I write down hamburgers, I need to write down cheese, buns, bacon, because you gotta have bacon on your hamburgers, all the condiments that I want, all the things. Okay? So, lesson learned. But otherwise, we had a wonderful time. And I'm so glad we did it. I mean, this weather has just been gorgeous. Even though it was not in the 80s today. I mean, it is October 7th. You can't be asking for much better weather at this point. I mean, it'll probably snow on Halloween, you know, because that's what tends to happen. But for right now, it's amazing. Hello, Kathy Larson. Yeah. So, okay. All the things. Let's see. Oh my gosh. My YouTube, like on my phone, the shape of my head looks normal. But on my computer, I'm like elongated. I don't know. It's probably just my computer. But anyhow. Okay. I gotta stop looking at that. All right. What's going on? Well, September ended. So we need to pick a winner for September. So anybody who places an order with me during the month gets their name entered into a drawing. And because I just love to give stuff away. So I'm giving away $15. And you look like you lost weight. Well, just a little bit, but not a lot. I don't think it counts. But anyhow, like 10 pounds in a month. But I guess if you keep adding up 10 pounds, if it keeps going, then it'll be good. But anyhow, okay, I digress. You've been sleeping on the porch. Oh, I know. Brian said he was freezing last night because I came to bed at like 11:30, and he, the window was closed, and Xena likes to sit in the window at night and whatnot. And so I came in and it was just like kind of like muggy in the bedroom. And so I opened up the window when I came to bed, and he said he was freezing, that he got up in the middle of the night and put on a long sleeve shirt and sweatpants, and he was still cold. And I said, oh, I didn't hear any of that. He goes, you didn't hear the 3 times that I got up. I'm like, no. Sorry, not sorry. Anywho, okay. I digress. Let's get to it. So during the month, if you order from me, you will get your name entered in to win. Now, last month, we had quite a few people, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 people that ordered from me, like placed a physical order, not bought like my cash and carry or like did a class, that type of stuff. Because typically you're already getting a deal with those things, not gonna lie. But let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and like switch around right now, and I will put up the wheel decide on my computer, and we will see what the wheel is going to choose. So I have everybody's name in there. They'll get $15. I'm also doing that for the month of October. So if you order from me or anything like that, I am in October, though, going to include cash and carry items because I have my fundraiser, not this coming Saturday or weekend, but the weekend after. And I will have lots of cash and carry items there, including adhesive, lots of kits, more project kits. So those are like kits that I did, workshop kits, all sorts of different things. I'm also going to bring two-tone designer series or two-tone paper. Yeah, two-tone paper. Yeah. And some other things that they added to our cash and carry list just for convenience for you all. So if you're working on a project and you run out of paper, I got you. So we'll see how it goes. If a lot of people don't participate in that or it doesn't seem helpful, then I'm not gonna, continue to carry it with me. But other than that, okay, let's flip this baby around and get this winner chosen. And then I will show you what, if you comment and share, and you have to comment that you shared my video, you're going to get your name entered into this other thing. Okay. Let's flip this around. There's my closet of things and everything. And let's go right down here. And I do believe by George. Okay. So I have everybody's names entered in here who placed an order with me last month. And we will see who the winner is of the $15. Oh my gosh, it was so close. So Jackie Altman, you will be getting $15. And you know what? Let's just do it again because I love all the things. Jackie won again. That's crazy. We like to share. So let's do it another time. Let's take her name off the wheel. Jackie. And apply. And now we will see who wins. Boom. Boom. And Eunice. Oh, Eunice, you are a lucky winner too. She actually, Eunice, this order was from your free order. So I'm sorry, but that doesn't count if you're watching because you got all your product for free. Although it really wants you to win. I'll give you a free stamp camp. How about that? Okay. Because, all the things. Okay. So that is what we got. So congrats to those ladies. Now I'm just going to get this back on my YouTube so I can see comments. And up there. Okay. So let me show you what y'all are going to win. Now, every month, my upline sends me the Paper Pumpkin dies. So if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you can get an add-on. You can purchase these add-on dies. And she also sent this last month things that she made with these dies. So you are going to get your name entered in to win. Now remember, you must like and share this video. So these are the dies here. And how stinking cute are these guys, right? So like made it into a strawberry, made it into a ghost, all the cute things. So yeah, just like what Sean did there, make sure that you do that. So we can get all the people. So you will get your name entered in to win when you do the like and shared. So she had just sent me a note saying she used the dies in 3 different ways. Yeah, and I think they're stinking cute. And like you can see, you just put these on a card base and then like it goes good. I don't think this one really, well, it doesn't look horrible on the green. So, okay, that is going to be our prize. Okay, so I'm gifting them on to somebody who will utilize them. I mean, I just don't know. I don't really go and get them. Okay. All right. Now, I think we're going to have to, where's my little note? I had a note about 2 things I was going to talk to you guys about. I don't know where it is, but I need to shut my door. So while I'm doing that, you guys can just stare at the back of this case because my door is open and I can hear Brian's TV. I blame Xena. She pushed it open. I had it closed. Okay, so Kit's collection right now is on sale. And I did a video last night talking about it. And then basically all the kits are on sale between 10 to 30%. And you can see, I just wanted to show you guys some of the new kits that you might not have seen yet. So this is the Nutcracker tags. We're not going to make it because I do have another thing I want to make, but I just wanted to show you. So remember, the kits come with everything you need. They're all inclusive. So this one has some thread, dimensionals, glue dots. And then look, there's gold shimmer on these guys. So you can see this is the size of my hand. They're pretty decent size here, right? And everything that you need in here to create these really cool tags. And then the sentiments, oh my gosh. I'm not going to tell you what I thought this said. I mean, let's just say eggplant emoji. Okay, but these are shimmery also, and it comes in all different languages. All right, and it makes 3 of each, so you're making 12. Now you might be like, I don't really want tags. Well, you can easily pop these on a card base and it's going to be a card, right? So again, the finished product, like, yeah. So if you're not into tags, you can make them easily into cards. So again, 12 of them. And I believe, I don't know, my tag that I had the price tag on. So I don't know what I did with my sticky note, but this is a non-stamping kit. So I want to say it's probably like $14 to $16. And then this guy, Calm and Bright kit. Now this one is a stamping kit. You always can tell if it has stamps in it, if it has the wrap, the plastic wrap on there. So let's open it up. So this kit, I believe, is on sale for $20. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But when it has a stamping kit, it comes with a little Stampin' ink spot and stamp set. And then it also comes with a block. So you can see the block is right in here. I'm just gonna cut this. Cut it. Come on. Did I might have cut a little further than what I needed to. Okay, I hope you guys are still there. My computer is just looking weird. So, come on. Ugh. Okay. So this kit makes, this kit makes 9 cards and envelopes. And there's a little bit of stamping, not too much. As you can see, the stamp set is not very, thanks Carol, is not very big. Again, you get your block, you get all of your adhesives, and this kit has like this wonderful textured, like around the edges. And then the envelopes, we had this on another kit, right? The envelopes are textured. So it just gives that really like premier Christmas cards. And again, at this price point, and all of these card bases are textured like a linen. I'm not sure if that's showing up for you all. But nonetheless, getting your nails done. And then all of these awesome images. So what I'm planning on doing is I am planning on making up 2 of my sets of cards. And then with the third one, I'm going to do a set of scrapbook pages. And this, if you can see that, it's like a shimmer, like the snow shimmers, right? And these are not, but they have a cool like outline around them. So, okay. So these are just the 2 brand new kits. Now this sale only goes on until tomorrow. I obviously bought some kits, so I will have them for sale at my event. Some of them will be, thank you, Nanette, Nutcracker on sale for $12.60, and the Calm and Bright on sale for $20.80. So, some of these kits I did not buy on sale, so they might not be the sale price when I sell them, and that's just how it is, right? Okay, I just had to cut this off so I remembered what this was made. The other thing I like about the kits that have the stamp set in them is they don't have a sticker on the bottom, so then you can reuse them for other things. So my downline, that's one of the things I needed to tell you guys about. So my downline and some of my VIP customers were invited to an event that I had on World Card Making Day. I shouldn't say some of my VIP customers. It's really just, it was a thing. It was a thing. So I made them each a little box. And I would show it to you guys, except some people haven't received theirs yet. So I will show that to you later. But World Card Making Day, if you registered for World Card Making Day, make sure that you got an email. There is an email with a $5 off coupon. And I told you guys to register for World Card Making Day because it was free. And in the past, they've sent out coupons. So definitely make sure. I did not get an email, so I had to contact Stampin' Up. And they are, or I have to contact Stampin' Up yet. So, and then they're really good about it, and they'll just send me what I need. There was something else. We talked about kits. Oh, the starter kit. Well, obviously, right, we're gonna I'm also going to backtrack. I'm gonna do a card from World Card Making Day. We saw it demonstrated and I want to try and do it. So we're gonna see if it works out. Because we all thought, ooh, that was awesome. And I absolutely love this set. So anyways, so this will also be a demonstration that I saw during that thing. But oh, there was something else. It wasn't about the starter kit. But we do have a starter kit promotion going on right now through the end of October. It's a whopping $35 to join. We've had a couple people take advantage of that already. So I hope you do. Oh, I remember. And I really want to know where my sticky note went. Because like I literally just had it here. But you know what? I set my computer. Nope, it's not on the bottom of my computer. I thought maybe it was there. Okay. Oh, it fell down. Here it is. Okay. World Card Making Day, $5 coupon. And then this Friday, I have a crafting and sipping at the Empty Nest Winery. It's $30. You get to pick any kit that I have available. And you get a beverage. It can be wine. It can be something else. But you get a beverage for $30. And we just hang out and have fun. And I know quite a few of you guys have already come. It is just so relaxing. So this is on a Friday. So no excuses, people. No excuses. Okay. Now let's get crafting. I am going to need from you guys, while I get some of this stuff ready, I am going to need 2 colors that you would use to do like a sunset or sunrise or a sky color. So 2 colors. And just so you know, I'm also going to be using black for the shadow. Okay. So while I prep this, ooh, this might be the right size actually. Ooh, I think I need it just a little longer though. All right. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. And she's got, oh my gosh, if you guys like giant pretzels, like with nacho cheese, oh my gosh, they are gigantic. Absolutely. All right, I know we need some white. So we're going to take some white. And we are going to make it, so he made it like the full size of the card. So I'm going to do 4 1/4. And then let's see, we will do, because the whole card would be 5 1/2, but some of it has to overlap. So we'll just do, I didn't pay attention. I should have paid attention. 4 inches and let's see. So 4 inches on the bottom, I think. Yeah. And then we'll do 3 inches on the top. That'll give us some overlay. Okay. If it don't work, it's just paper. We'll get some more. And then, so let's see. Carol said pumpkin pie and daffodil delight. That does sound like a good combo. I'm going to grab some basic black. Oh my goodness. I need to restock my basic black on my back. And so this we're going to cut at 4 1/4 also. And then we're just going to cut it in half at 5 1/2. And then we could do, yeah, let's do 2. So just cut that in half and that in a half again. Okay. And we're going to run this through our emboss, or our, ooh, is Darling Duckling might be a good one too. Yeah, I keep forgetting about those ink colors. Okay. So let's just run this guy through. I also got new cutting pads. I'm not ready to break them out yet, but oh, it is just like awesome to get new cutting pads. Okay. Oh, so we're just going to cut this right in half. I shouldn't say right in half. More towards the bottom. Because we don't want too much reflection in the water. Okay. And since this is a little intricate, I am going to run it back through again. That just makes sure that all the little pieces kind of come out a little easier. Okay. Now, we are going to peel this off. And you want to keep both pieces. This was like an aha moment for me. I don't know why. We're going to keep this piece. And then since we're doing water, we're going to have it reflect. So we flipped it over so that that is reflecting into the water. Okay. But we're going to leave that alone for right now. And we're going to make our sky. And hopefully this works. And I forgot to get water in my spritzer. Well, do we think this is water? Let's smell it. One usually has bleach in it. I can't tell. You know what we're going to do? We're going to see. We will see if it's bleach or if it's water. Okay. So for our pieces, one is going to be the top piece and one's going to be the bottom piece. Okay. This is where we had the aha moment. But he also used a silicone mat and put his color on there. I could not find my silicone mat. I thought that that would work a lot better than what I normally use. And I just thought, oh, let me check one other spot here. But no, it's not in there either. Oh, yes it is. I found it. Yay. Okay. Actually, I have two. So we'll use the one that's less dirty. Okay. If you don't have a silicone mat, this works amazing for like if you're gluing or taping small pieces. But normally I would do this technique and I'd use a block. All right, this isn't changing colors. So even if it is bleach, it's not like soluble anymore. Okay, so we're good to go. All right, let's grab Darling Duckling and Pumpkin Pie. Okay. Now, we're going to have to do this twice, right? So I do have some paper towel here to wipe it off with. And let's see, is the yellow typically closer to the horizon or away from the horizon? You know, it doesn't matter. I'll do it and then I can always turn those around. But you're going to go ahead and take your ink pad and let's see, that's the raised part. So, and we're just going to add ink straight down. Now do your lighter color first because your other ink pad, you're going to go right over the top. So if I would have done the orange first, I shouldn't say over the top, but you're going to go right alongside of it. If I would have done the orange first, I would have got an orange on my yellow ink pad. And here we're just going to blend that line just a little bit. So you're definitely going to like have a bit of over edging there. Okay. So now we're going to, you guys, I really don't do this, but normally I do this on a block. Now we're going to spritz it. Boy, I really did not put enough water or anything. Here's another one. There we go. All right. And we're going to bring this so we get a little bit of both of them. And it should, yeah, it'll curl up. It's just regular paper. So there's our thing. Ooh, we got to get the edges. That we probably won't see. Okay. So somebody tell me if the yellow is supposed to be up towards the horizon or not. All right, then we got to come back in. And I'm being very careful to not get it in that orange. And here. Okay. And then let's I really want to make sure I just get that like a little divided here. Oh, I'm just gonna use my finger and get some of those colors mixed. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we missed a little bit there. That's okay. We're going to bring in a little bit of shading. Boop, boop, boop. Boy, I am just missing that spot totally, ain't I? Right there. Well, whatever. I don't know. I guess I needed more water. Because where I have the water, it really does get kind of nice. There we go. It's fine. It's a sky. We don't know what it's going to look like. Okay. Let me just kind of clean this up. Now, if we wanted to, like you could do this right on your glass mat as well. You don't have to use this, but I felt like having that little bit of cushion with the embossing, or not the embossing, with the silicone mat just added a little bit. Okay, so we're going to dry these because I did not do them by the magic of TV. So we're just going to heat them until they're dry. It won't take very long, and even if they're not dried all the way through, it'll be okay. Woo. Okay. Awesome sauce. Get some of it from the back side where we can see it soaked in a little more. So obviously, if you're going to do this technique, you could do it with any colors you wish. Now we're just going to grab a Memento ink. That stays on. Memento. And a dauber. Do I have a black in here? I have a basic gray. Mossy Meadow. Let me grab my black. Hey, Denise. No worries. All good. Maybe we should have used Starry. Or not Starry. I keep calling it Starry. The Secret Sea. Okay. Here. Let's grab a black. It's not black yet, but it will be. Okay. All right. We're just going to add some color around the edge. And I'm going to do black around the edge, and then I'm also going to come in with like another color. I just like the black because our silhouette's going to be black. So, okay. So again, like the gentleman who did this on World Card Making Day, like his sample was amazing. So I highly recommend. You can find that on the YouTube here. If you go under the Stampin' Up! Official site. And maybe I should share that link on my Facebook page too. That probably is not a bad idea. Okay, let's see. What other kind of color? All right, okay. So as we're putting this together, oh, I need a card base too yet. So this is our piece. Let me grab a card base. I think I'm going to do a black card base. Oh, look at that. I forgot I have a black piece here. Okay. Black card base. Where's my bone folder? I don't know. So we'll just use the edge of an ink pad. Okay. So what the one piece goes down here. The other piece goes up here. Is it more orange in the center? So this will go here, and then we'll add, and I might have to shrink that down actually, but we'll add the reflection here. So let's add the reflection first, and then we'll figure out the rest. Okay, so memento. Now, when you do this, right, I'm just using a dabber, but you don't want to like swirl it because you will end up ripping off these pieces. So I am just going to do dabbing. And I am not going to do the other fancy thing that he did. Probably not. Although I might have it up there. Okay. Maybe I will. We will see. Okay. And the reason why I'm using Memento Black and not StazOn is because StazOn can have a little bit of a purple tinge to it. So just be aware of that. Okay. All right. Now we're going to use our blending brush. And I'm just going to add color up here. This should be all covered up, but I just don't know how far down it goes. So I'm just going to add it to where I think it needs it. Okay. And this will go like this. So now you see the reflection in the water. And I'm going to just use the blending brush and add some color around. I think I also need another color. The sunset isn't giving me the best sunset vibes. But we'll just get a little bit of edging. And like I said, my proportions are probably going to be different than what he had as well. I think I just want to add, where is that? A strawberry slush. Cause a little pink in the sky, right? Now, whenever you're using your blending, you want to start off and then come in. So I'm just going to do that. Oops. So it's kind of more of an eerie sky, you know, for Halloween maybe. We'll go with that. I kind of like that. So a little pink. A little pink in there. Okay. Super. We do have to stamp a sentiment. And since I made this a little too long, I feel like I might have to do my sentiment up here. So here is our card base. And we're covering the whole card base. Oh yeah, right like this. Okay. So we'll stamp a sentiment up there. And we have all of these. I love the embrace like that's been my go-to. So I think we're gonna do that. Embrace the wonder, embrace the magic. That would be a good Halloween card. Embrace the magic, or you are magic, or like there's just some really cool sayings. Okay. Since this is getting stamped in this very same color, both of the things, I'm going to line up on my grid. So kind of right through there. And, oops, that's upside down. Oh, I'm doing them backwards. Okay, there we go. Embrace the magic. Okay, that looks straightish. And then I can pick them both up. And then we will ink them both. We're going to go straight up in the corner. I don't ever do this, but I almost feel like I need to glue it down because it's a little wobbly. So we'll just add a little tape in this upper corner where I want to stamp this and tape it down because now it's like there. Okay. And in the upper corner, embrace the magic. Okay, let's see how well we did. Woo! Super! Okay. Awesome. Let's start assembly, and then I will try the thing that he did that I've never done before, and we will see how well that goes. Okay. So down here, I'm just using the card itself, and then this is overlapped. And then this guy goes right there. Okay. Now, to make it more like water down here, our guy used a white craft ink. Okay, So if you have an old brush, an old Wink Stella, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know. Oh, is this my old Wink Stella? Let me see if this one's the old one. It seems pretty empty. Oh no, that one's the full one. See, I had one that I had marked, but I don't know what I did with it. So I'm just going to use the aqua painters and grab the smallest one here. It has water in it already. And so what he did is he he did some lines here. I'm just going to add some ink to a block. And if you don't know, this is craft ink. So it does take just a little bit more to dry. If you've never used the white craft ink, when you purchase it, this comes empty and then you refill it with this. But yeah, so let's see if I can screw this up. I am going to add just a little bit of water. So I'm just going to squeeze that out into my brush. Come on, water. I know you can do it. Okay. Honestly. Hold on. Please hold. Yeah. Okay. We'll try that again. It helps if you screw it on the right way too. I know I'm having problems with squeezing things with my fingers, but I feel like I'm giving this a pretty good squeeze. Let's see. Let me see if I have any water in any of the other ones. I do. Okay. Let's see if I can get the water out of this one. Oh, yep, this one's coming. There we go. Maybe that one's got something stuck in it. All right. So some water and some ink, because I don't want it to show like too much, but I do want it to show. So whatever consistency you want. And then, okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Then you just kind of make ripples in the water. Right? They're just small little ripples to make it look like it's water. Ah. And then they're a little bigger as they're more towards you. You can make them as opaque as you want them or as solid. So yeah, it makes it look like it's water, right? Mm-hmm. I kind of like it kind of disappears. Like at first it looks like it's really intense and then it like soaks into the paper a little bit. All right. I think I'm going to also try and highlight this magic. Woo. Just adding like a nice light shadow. There we go. So what do you guys think? Are you ready to try and make your own sunsets? Like it's pretty easy, and I think by using the two different pieces, you can really make sure that you're not trying to get like a full on sunset altogether. And the other nice thing is this piece, it's slightly up so that it really does make it seem like a shoreline. I think I just have to put a little bit of glue underneath there. And yeah, so just a little something. I used to do a lot of lettering when I was in high school. I don't know. And I always would kind of do this little highlighting like that. So it's kind of taking me back. All right. And the other nice thing I like about doing a technique like this is every single one of them is going to turn out a little different. Yes. So, and then what I'll do is I'm going to put an inside, which, you know what, let's just do it right away because otherwise I will forget and it will not be a finished card. So I have some white right here. So we'll just do a standard inside, right? 4 inches by 5 1/4. And we don't want the inside to be plain either. So let's just set that up there. We have our mask. So we could bring this in and do some more trees. You know what? I really like that idea. So let's do that. This I want in a really good color. So I'm just going to pounce right on there. Because at that point, right, you don't have to worry about if it's blotchy if you're doing a super solid color. But we will bring in some of these other colors too. And I don't want to get black on my other blending brushes, so we will wipe that up. I just love this glass mat. I don't know what I ever did before it, honestly. The inside, I'm going to just add a little bit of that pink and then do some orange, and that'll be good enough. Could also do this on the envelope, right? On the envelope flap. Oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. Okay. All right, I lied. I think I need a little bit of the yellow because that just like took away all of the pink. So let's go like this. Oh yeah. Actually, that looks good. I am just doing this on the fly, right? That's what we love. Tape runner up here. Embrace the magic. Okay. Super. This is our card. So don't forget about those awesome little pieces that you would normally throw away. There we go. You can use it to make masks with, right? Oh, yes. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thanks, Denise, Kathy. Hi. Thanks, Chris with a K. So remember, right? We are going to give away these dies. So it's the Circle of Season dies. They are paper pumpkin dies. And also you will get these 3 card fronts that were made from these dies. So make sure to like and share and then comment that you liked and shared. And we will give these away next week, Tuesday. So you must comment before 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time next Tuesday. Okay? So, all right. Well, I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this card. We all thought it was a wow card when we saw it on the World Card Making Day presentation. And I just said, okay, we must do it. And let me tell you, I really do love it. I want to make it with more colors, more things, all the stuff. So thank you so much. Yes. So yeah, if you don't have the white ink, that really does just change the whole dynamic of this card. So make sure to add that to your next order. Don't forget about the card kit sale. It ends tomorrow, October 8th. So get your card kits while you can at a discount. And then if you're interested in becoming a Stampin' Unicorn and would like to join my team, there is a wonderful promotion for that right now. For a whopping $35, you can get $125 worth of stuff, free shipping, free paper pumpkin, all the things. If you like doing kits, I highly recommend you check out the Facebook video that I did yesterday. And it will tell you what I would recommend for getting card kits that are on sale, because you do get the discounted price in your starter kit as well. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you next week for sure. Bye-bye.